What is up, amigos? Hope you're doing awesome. When I first heard about Stolen and saw the trailer, the premise and the cast already had me intrigued. Abhishek Banerjee is one of those actors I've come to trust. He brings honesty to every role, and with Anurag Kashyap backing the film and the buzz from its festival run, my expectations were naturally high. So when it finally dropped on Prime Video, I watched it immediately, and honestly, it didn't just meet my expectations, it exceeded them. It's sharp, uncomfortable, and above all, unwavering in its purpose. So let's begin with the plot. The film begins at a quiet railway station in Rajasthan. Jhumpa Mahato, a tribal woman, wakes up to find her 5-month-old daughter Champa missing. Panic sets in as she searches desperately for help. At the same time, Gautam, played by Abhishek Banerjee, arrives to receive his brother Raman, played by Shubham Vardhan. Their day is interrupted when Jhumpa, spotting a baby cap with Raman, accuses him of kidnapping. Though cleared by the police, the brothers are asked to remain as witnesses. Now, Raman insists on staying to help. Gautam is more reluctant. What starts as a misunderstanding slowly spirals into chaos, with a mob attack, a viral photo, and growing tension. But this isn't just a thriller, it's a commentary, a story that unfolds without sensationalism, forcing its characters and us to confront the discomfort of privilege, helplessness, and systematic apathy. Now, speaking of the story, the performances is what brings it all to life. Abhishek Banerjee delivers a restrained, internalized performance. His unease isn't loud, it's visible in every gesture and hesitation. Shubham Vardhan as Raman balances vulnerability with a sense of moral urgency. Their sibling dynamic feels lived in, shaped by different worldviews. But the heart of the film is Mia Maelzer as Jhumpa. Her performance is so raw and real, it doesn't feel like acting. She doesn't perform grief, she embodies it. Her silence is more powerful than any monologue. A big reason all of this works is because of the direction and writing. Now, Karan Tejpal deserves applause. For a debut director, this film is remarkably assured. There's no melodrama, no exposition, no manipulative background score, just confident storytelling that trusts its audience. The screenplay is minimal yet deeply effective. It avoids spoon-feeding, allowing tension to simmer under the stillness. Scenes unfold with a natural rhythm, and it's in this honesty that the discomfort lies. You don't need action to feel tense, just truth is enough sometimes. Visually, Stolen is haunting. The camera lingers, observes, and traps you in the moment. The setting is dusty, hot, forgotten, mirrors the people it represents. Sound design is nearly invisible, which is precisely why it works. The absence of a background score forces you to live inside the film, to hear footsteps, whispers, and dread. And together, the visuals and sound don't just show you the story, they immerse you in it. And beyond all of this, it's the social undercurrent that gives the film its weight. Stolen works as a thriller, yes, but it's much more. It reflects societal rot, especially how quickly the powerless are dismissed. Jhumpa represents the ignored. Her poverty and background render her invisible to the authority. Gautam and Raman represent privilege, unsure, guilty, and awkwardly navigating a world they've never understood. What makes the film more chilling is that the director, while speaking to a magazine, confirmed that the film is inspired by real incidents. In 2017, 2 men were lynched in India after being falsely accused of child kidnapping, part of a disturbing wave of mob violence spurred by WhatsApp rumors. But the director in his interview clarified, and also the film doesn't blame anyone blindly. It explores the root causes, fear, rising crime, and a broken justice system. It shows us that in such chaos, everyone is trapped. There are no heroes or villains, only people caught in impossible situations. The director even said that Abhishek Banerjee's character Gautam's journey has a quiet spiritual echo. His arc loosely parallels Buddha's, a privileged man transformed by witnessing suffering. It's subtle but powerful. So what works best in favor of the film? Let's sum it up. Pacing under 90 minutes but uses every moment effectively. Performances raw, honest, and deeply human. Tension built through stillness, not spectacle. Relevance reflects reality without exaggeration. And finally, direction, controlled, confident, and mature. But also, Stolen is not for everyone. If you prefer high-octane thrillers with twists and neat conclusions, this might feel slow or unresolved. It leaves you with questions, but that's the point. It mirrors life more than cinema. So as my final verdict, Stolen doesn't scream for attention, it whispers, and that whisper stays with you, rooted in real incidents. It forces us to sit with discomfort. It's not trying to entertain, it's trying to reflect. This is another piece of Indian cinema at its finest. Honest, grounded, and necessary. Watch it when you're ready to feel, not just watch. If you've already seen Stolen, share your thoughts below. I'd love to hear what you felt. If you haven't, it's streaming now on Prime Video. And if this review connected with you, do subscribe, follow us for more cinema conversations that go beyond just stars and ratings. Take care, stay awesome, and bye-bye.